In today's fast-evolving tech landscape, the debate between open source and closed-source software continues to spark interest, and for good reason. Whether you're a developer, a startup founder, or simply a curious user, understanding the difference between these two approaches is essential. This is the blog from Kevin Lee, our founder. We'll explore what open source and closed-source software really are, compare their pros and cons, and discuss notable examples, including the controversial case of OpenAI, which started as an open source initiative. Let's dive in. What is open source software? Open source software is software whose source code is made available to the public. Anyone can inspect, modify, and enhance it. This model promotes transparency, collaboration, and community-driven development, which is why it attracts many programmers around the world to an open source project. Some of the real open source technologies that we have used but may not realize which are Linux, the foundation of many operating systems and servers developed by Linus Torvalds; Visual Studio Code, a free and powerful code editor maintained by Microsoft; Firefox, the open source web browser by Mozilla; and also TensorFlow, an open source machine learning framework developed by Google. Most open-source software projects are hosted on platforms like GitHub or GitLab and licensed under terms like MIT, GPL, or Apache to define how the code can be used or modified. What is closed-source software? Closed-source software, on the other hand, is proprietary software whose source code is kept secret. Only the original creators, typically companies, can legally view or alter the code. Famous examples are Microsoft Windows, Mac OS, Adobe Photoshop, and OpenAI's GPT models as of today. Users of closed-source tools can access the software's features, but not the internal code that powers it. If you're trying to access the closed-source software, you might face some serious legal penalties. Which should you choose for your project? Let's say you're building something, a passion project, a startup, a game, or a tool. Should you go open source or closed? Here's how to think about it. Choose open source if you want to build in public, attract contributors, and grow a community. You value transparency, especially for tools used by other developers. You're creating something educational, experimental, or mission-driven. You want to earn trust quickly, especially in fields like security or infrastructure. Or you simply believe in the philosophy, code should be open for everyone. Choose closed source if you're building a product you plan to monetize or license. You need to protect intellectual property or competitive advantages. You want full control over features, branding, and distribution. You have legal or security obligations to keep the code private. Or you're targeting an audience that doesn't care how the sausage is made, just that it works. After reading this, but still have not made a choice? You can rest assured because many companies today actually choose a hybrid model. They open source parts of their infrastructure to build trust and adoption, but they keep the core proprietary to sustain the business. Think of it this way: open source is a great way to build reach. Closed source is a great way to build revenue. And in some cases, you can do both. So rather than asking which one's better, maybe the real question is, what kind of relationship do I want to build with my users? The OpenAI controversy from open to closed. One of the most fascinating case studies is OpenAI. It was founded in 2015 as a nonprofit research organization. OpenAI's mission was to ensure that artificial general intelligence, or AGI, benefits all of humanity. It pledged to make research and code open source, as stated in its founding charter. In its early years, OpenAI released models like GPT-2 and tools like OpenAI Gym openly. However, in 2020, OpenAI made a pivotal shift. It withheld GPT-3's code and full model weights, citing concerns over misuse. And later, OpenAI became a capped profit company and began monetizing its models through APIs and partnerships, notably with Microsoft. OpenAI CEO Sam Altman later admitted, "We were wrong to think we could release these powerful models openly, without seeing harmful use." Today, OpenAI's latest models, like GPT-4, are entirely closed source, and even the training data remains secret. This has sparked ongoing debate about transparency, ethics, and the future of AI research. What do you think about open source versus closed source software? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell, and leave a like to support the channel. See you in the next video.